Well, hello and welcome people to the internet to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz, and today we're checking out He Is Coming, a bite-sized little roguelike. And when I say roguelike, I mean literally roguelike, like the game Rogue. So basically we're this little dude, we're going to be hightailing it around the map, trying to find some gear and trying to become the strongest we can in a short amount of time. Let's see, Battlestar gain 5 armor. I think I'm going to take the... Ooh, that's kind of tough actually. I think I'm going to take the leather vest. So we are on this map, and we can take a little scoped out look at the map. Obviously, we have all this fog of war, so we need to unlock some of the map, and we just kind of explore around to find some stuff. We got a bear here we can fight. This is an auto battler, so let me slow it down right here so you can see. So we have all our stats. We have health, attack, our armor, and our speed. Whoever is faster or whoever has higher speed is going to go first. Battles just go back and forth until one person or animal wins. We, of course, won there. We got a gold. Let's see, what else do we want to do? When we are exposed, so triggers when you lose all your armor for the first time. We're going to deal 1 damage, so we're going to deal 3 damage. We could take the granite gauntlet to get a little bit more armor, but we're going to lose health if we do that. Your health is full, gain 4 armor. None of these are really what we're looking for. Now, in order to figure out how do we want to go about building our character, because one thing that kind of strikes me about a lot of these different roguelikes, these different like gear-based roguelikes, is that you typically kind of find a build and just kind of figure out how to, like, you figure out how to weasel your way into the build and then just stick it through to the end. This game is very different. So I'm actually just going to take this here. So up in the top right, you're going to see a big red square. This is the boss. So these are our days. We have 3 days and 3 nights that we need to get through. Each of these little ticks is 5 movements on the map. Once we reach the end, we have to fight the boss. And the boss is always going to be different. And the boss you kind of need to build around in order to beat. You can't just really have one build to beat all of them, because they can change very much. So like Ironstone Golem, whenever he's exposed, so whenever we crack his armor, he's going to lose 3 attacks. So typically he has 4 attack. So we want to crack this armor really early so that way he doesn't hit us. But he has a low amount of HP. So if we can crack that armor, he's going to be dealing us a lot less damage here, although I'm a little scared of the spider here. The spider has more speed than you, it deals 3 damage, and the spider definitely has more speed than us. And so we're going to end up taking, well, we have the armor here. So we end up surviving there, make it through. Now we do have campfires. If we want to go to a campfire, campfires can restore 8 HP at the cost of skipping the entire night. So we would skip all this movement. At this point, I don't want to do that. At night, you'll also see that all these squares are question marks, so we can't actually get a preview of what is to come. So let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit more. Ooh, we got a little upgrade here. So we have a grave, so we can either take... Armor now deals damage when removed. I mean, we have a decent amount of armor, but we can't really get it back is the thing. And the fact that it's only when it's exposed. We could take a new weapon, which does 6 damage whenever we're exposed or wounded. So whenever we lose all our armor, it loses 2 attack, which we don't have a lot of armor, so that's kind of rough. And then when we drop below 50% health, we also lose an additional 2 attacks. So... we're also not fast, so I don't know that I'm crazy about that. I might end up taking it just because it's better than the weapon we currently have. Whenever you take damage, deal a damage. We don't have a lot of health is the thing either. But... this is tough. I think I'm going to take the weapon just because I need something to get through... all these creatures, in order to not lose a bunch of HP. But we are slower than the spider. That's going to hurt. Nope. Okay, we made it through. So the whole goal, Sword of the Hero, so that's just straight 3 damage. We could take 3 shield or take the protecting charm. I think I'm just going to take shield to the hero, just get some more armor, and we'll take on the spider. So the whole point, like the whole map, is basically an infinite map. So we don't really have a destination we're working towards. So like we have a shop right here that we could make our way to. We don't really have a lot of gold. We're kind of just wandering around, seeing what we can unlock, seeing like what we can find on the map. And we got a little ferry down here, so we can go ahead and take this. If we want, we can transform one of our items into another item of the same rarity. I think right now I'm kind of all set with what we have. This guy right here, what looks to be like, well, I'm not going to say what he kind of looks like, but he can combine, if we have 2 of the same items, he can combine those items. Okay, so let's take down this bear here. Let's go ahead and speed her right up. Because we can make this be a very, very quick, like a very fast-paced game if we want to. Like I said, 10, 15 minutes is about, you know, the maximum, especially once you know what you got going on. We got some oil over here. I'm going to grab that. So the oil, we can either take an additional attack damage, additional armor, or additional speed. We're already faster than the boss. I think I'm just going to take the extra attack here. And we can eventually put all of those oils on our weapon, but we need to find more of these oil shops. Let's go ahead and take out this bear, 1 hit. These towers will unveil a little bit more of the map, but I'm going to head down here to the other oil. And at this point, am I going to pick up a speed or am I going to pick up an... I think I'm going to pick up an armor. Okay, we got another grave here. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. I don't like this, especially with this weapon, because we're going to keep getting cracked, or we're going to keep getting exposed over and over again, which is not great. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much health. That I will take. Okay, let's go ahead and take out the spider, and then we'll go get the bear, and then we'll get the chest. So now we can heal ourselves a little bit. Every 5 strikes, stun the enemy for 2 turns. It's good for bosses, but we need a little bit more survivability. For health is full, gain 4 armor. I'm not crazy about the redwood helmet. If your health is full, gain 4 armor. We do have full health. This gives us 5 armor. We could take off the leather vest. That doesn't really make sense to do that because it gives us a speed. Okay, I think we're just going to pass on this. Now, there are also some synergies. So you'll see some of these, like this has a tag for stone. That's actually the only one we have right now. There's also wood. Those are the only 2 that I've run into. Restore 2 health at battle start. Deal damage equal to your speed. Gain 1, and none of those are very good. All right, so when it's time for the boss just shows up wherever you are, and you got to fight him. So I'm just going to let this play out and see if we've got what it takes to take out this boss. I think we might, right? Because we're going to crack his armor right here. Oh, and then we just kill him. We literally didn't even take damage. Well, I will take that. Okay, give your weapon an edge. We can either on hit deal 1 damage or on hit gain 1 armor. 1 armor would give us a little bit of survivability, and we kind of need it to hold on to our power here. So I think I'm actually going to take that. And then that also, because we're losing, if we're low on health, because when we lose armor, we restore that much health, so we'll kind of be getting both back. We have a new boss. Now we have the Redwood Trent. 25 health, 6 damage, 15 attack. His attack is halved, though, against armor. So this is, so you can see now we really want to build into armor here. Did I already? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So let's take out this bear here. That should be an easy kill. Okay, we're going to go ahead and speed that up to 3x. Let's go ahead and take out these wolves and then hopefully find our way to a shop, because we got plenty of gold to spend. Now, I haven't seen whether... Yeah, we got nothing to combine. I haven't seen whether or not this game is planning to come to mobile, but I actually think this would be a really decent game to play on mobile. Just because, like, the UI is already very simple. Trigger when you lose all your armor for the first time, you gain 3 armor. It's gonna make us slow as heck, but... Okay, maybe we're just going for that build. Restore 4 health, restore 3 health. No, I don't think I need either of these. I mean, I might as well take it. I can maybe turn it into something else. But this is a very, very innately simple UI. And so I don't see why you wouldn't bring it here. Like this and especially with the amount of time it takes to complete a full run. Deal 1 damage every 2 turns, restore 1 health. Again, I don't Yeah, I still don't think I'm crazy about any of those. And so I can imagine, you know, you're either taking the bus to work or you're sitting in the dentist's office or whatever. Oh, there we go. We'll just take, I think I'm just going to take the extra health here over the wine. We'll just swap those out. Go coming down here. We got the ferry over here. I just missed what that symbol was. Do I want to swap something out? Probably should have thought about that before I came over here. So we do want a lot of armor. This is good, but I don't have a lot of health to take advantage of it, really, because we're actually losing health from here. Maybe I just don't want this. It's making me pretty slow. Alright, I'll swap this out, see what we get. Gain 2 thorns. Okay, I will take that. That's pretty good, actually. So thorns is exactly what you think it is. Whenever we're dealt damage, we deal damage back of the same, or we deal 2 damage back. Let's see, we got a spider, we got a smith up here, but we can't actually do that because we've already smithed up. Right? You can only do this once. There is a, there is a text box. Or, oh, wait. Oh, I see. A blacksmith can turn into... I think that's what it means. That it turns into a campfire if you've already used the smith. We're not going to use that though because we're at full health and I don't want to continue. I don't want to proceed on. Okay, so let's take a look at the shop here. Convert 3 armor to 3 speed. Don't really want that. Whenever you deal damage to the enemy's armor, gain that much armor. On hit, gain 2 armor. We could do that. But we're losing a lot of attack if we do that. Sticky web is interesting because we are pretty much going to be slower than everybody. It helps us get another attack in. But you're going to be dealing only 3 damage. So really what I want a way to gain armor, but I don't think that this is it. Because this is dealing a lot of damage. More speed, gain 2 attack. I'm going to go ahead and restock the shop here, see what else we can find. Deal 5 damage. Gain armor equal to lost health. Well, that doesn't really matter. Gain 3 health for each equipped wood item. I have 1 wood item. Okay, so I think I might get rid of the leather vest here for the oak heart. And maybe try and build a little bit more into gaining a bunch of health. Right? Because if we only have... So if we only have a little bit of armor, and we have a lot of health, that's a lot more armor that we can then restore into health. So if we find a way to restore some of our armor... Again, we had the sword, but I don't know if that's really what I want to do. I would have to find a lot of boosts in order to get the attack up, and so I'm a little worried. Although, you know what? No, I think we are going to take that weapon. I think... Oh, I actually rolled it away. Duh. Okay, let me roll a couple times here, see if we can find anything else. Gain 2 armor for each equipped stone item. How many stone items do I have? I have 1. That would be 2. That's not great. You have armor, gain 1 additional armor. There is that. Do I go with the fortified gauntlet? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, we're still looking. We're still looking. Well, there's the stone slab sword that I was looking for. So the question is, am I doing this? So this gives me a lot of armor. It just doesn't do a lot of damage. That being said, I think that I am going to take it because we do have a blacksmith down here that I can go for. We can then increase the damage. So now we're doing 3 damage. So that's a little bit better. Can't cross this bridge. That bridge is broken. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I am going to be able to take a lot more in terms of damage. So I might just have to hope that my armor is good enough. Now we have, the thing is, right, attack is halved against armor. So even if we're only gaining a little bit of armor, it's still going to half some of the damage, and then we're going to gain some back because we're losing armor. Below 50, no. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much health. We can just double up. If we're doubling up, then it probably makes sense to get rid of the Granite Gauntlet. Right? We lose that initial armor. Or... no, it would make sense to get rid of Shield of the Hero. Right? Because then we're gaining 2, and then when that goes away, we gain 4 health. Which, again, doesn't matter if we're at full health, but if we drop down low, we gain 2, and then we gain 4. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to try and just... okay, let's go. Let's see if we can take him out. Yeah, so you can see that the blacksmith we took doesn't increase our damage per se. So we still do 2 damage, but then there's an additional trigger right here for 1. And I think we should be able to get this. Let's go ahead and speed this up. I mean, we're not even losing health. We are mighty fine here. Now, I am a little bit worried about this last boss. So the Leshen. This is, as far as I have found, this is always the last boss. The first 2 can change. We'll see that. We'll play a couple other runs here, and we'll go a little bit quicker than I'm playing here. For right now, it's just kind of see what's going on. 60 health, 7 damage, and 3 speed. So definitely a difficult fight ahead of us. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find. This is probably your speed stat is inversed. Is that good? I mean, I have 0 speed right now. If your max health is 0 or higher, restore health to full. Wow. I mean, I think I'm just going to take this gemstone. Actually, does this even matter? It could matter. So I'm going to look for the guy. I think he can combine these 2 items, which would give me another slot. But actually, where is he? Isn't he, like, way up here? I'm looking for the guy who looks like he's flashing everybody. Yeah, he's way up here. There's no way I'm making it to him in time. So, I gotta see if I can find someone down here. Jewelry box. 50% chance to survive with 1 HP. Gain 1 attack and take 2 damage. And then the deal damage your speed. You know what? I'm going to take this pendant. I don't think that it's going to be good enough, but it could give us like 1 or 2 extra turns. Potentially 2 if we can heal enough to survive attack, but I don't think we can. But we might as well just take it to hold on to it. Gain armor equal to lost health. Again, we're going to kind of be at max health. Gain 2 armor and lose 1 health. Yeah, that's just insane. Because we're for 2 health, for 2 armor, we're going to gain 4 health. Yeah, that's insane. So, okay, now I'm just gonna lose the storm cloud. I'm gonna lose this. We're not building into it at all. So we might just not. Well, we're definitely not gonna die to some of these smaller units. They just can't break through. The question is, because the Leshen deals 7 damage at a time. That is where it's going to get interesting. Exposed triggers additional time. I don't think we want that. I guess also... oh, right. We don't have the exposed weapon anymore. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. Okay, yeah. We're going to do that. I'm going to... Now I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, we just have a silly build here where we lose armor, gain health, and then we gain health and we lose and we gain armor. So it's just a completely synergistic build. So at this point, I think I'm looking for... Oh, there's the guy. Oh, it's only 2 common items. Yeah, so he can't take... Yeah, that sucks. He can't take the purple items. Okay, well, now I know. Now we know. Okay, so what am I looking for? Right, I'm looking for, like, oil. Gain 2 armor for each equipped stone item. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stone item. Okay. Again, we're still just looking for the oil. Actually, I'll come up here and grab this chest. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. Gain 2 armor and lose 1 health. Oh, I think because... Oh, okay, that's why. I understand. Restore 2 health. Peril. Triggers when you take damage to have exactly 1 health left for the first time. Wow, is that a narrow equipment. Yeah, don't care for any of those. We have a watchtower. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 oils. Perfect. Love that. Yeah, I guess what I was a bit confused about, so we're gonna take damage here. What I was a bit confused about was the fact that we kept ending at 18, but it's because this happens first on our turn, and then we got the kill. So yeah, we lost that. Speed. Okay, so speed doesn't matter because we're going to be slower than the Leshen. The Leshen has 3 speed. At this point, we're not really building into that. We just have a build that might not be able to die. Okay, again, we got the flasher. I don't know. What is he supposed to be? He looks like he's one of those guys. Maybe not. Well, I mean, he kind of does look like a flasher, but he looks like the guy in Hercules where he opens up his robe and then he's got all the watches or all the dials. Yeah, don't care about those. And we already have that, so we don't need that. We can take on the wolf. I mean, at this point, honestly, we could probably just sleep till the next day. Because there is going to be a limit to the gear we can find. Gear is unlocked through a grid-based unlock system, which we'll take a look at after we complete this level. So at this point, I think I'm just going to heal up and fight the Leshen. It's unlocked through a grid-based system, and so I don't have a lot of stuff unlocked right now. And so a lot of the equipment is going to repeat itself. All right, let's take a look. I think we should be able to make it through this. We also have 2 thorns, so we're just going to be gaining a bunch of armor, bunch of health. And he's just going to kind of hit himself to death. All right, let's go ahead and speed this right up. And see, right now it looks like we're only dropping to 16. I don't think he can... Yeah, he can't make it through. Lifeblood overflow. Lifeblood overflow. These woods are mine. There we go. Leshen defeat. Oh, what is... Okay, I clearly have never gotten this far. Woodland Abomination turn start. He gains 1 attack. Oh, so this is just to see how far you can make it? Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll see how far we can make it. We're on turn 14, turn 15, and we haven't Lord of Blood completed. Interesting. Yeah, we're starting to take big damage here. There we go. Brittlebark Beast has been unleashed. Interesting. So I wonder if this is just to see how far you can get. I don't know if there's something to do with that. So let's go ahead and go to the main menu. We'll take a look at challenges here. So this is the grid, and this is how you kind of unlock your gear. Now, I haven't 100% figured out how this works. I believe how this is working is... Well, it's tough because I wasn't sure how we unlocked the very first piece of gear, because this whole idea that I have, how I think it works, only works if you've unlocked two pieces of gear. But how I think it's working, so all the question marks aren't things that I've unlocked. They're just things that I can see what I need to do to unlock them. The exclamation points are things that I've actually unlocked. So if we look here, Lifeblood Overflow, that was the last thing that we unlocked. Overheal 80 or more health in a battle. So we can go ahead and unlock that. Battle start, convert 5 health to 10 armor. Now, you can see here, these arrows spawned off this piece, and we can see the same thing here. Right now, there are no arrows. I click the impenetrable defense. Now we have arrows. So I believe how this grid system is working is all of these blue squares are currently locked. We can't see how to unlock the things inside them, right? They need question marks, and these are all unlocked because they're in the not in the demo version. I believe that in order to unlock something, you have to have 2 other items next to it. So basically 2 items that have arrows pointing to the square in order to reveal how to unlock it. So in order to see what this is and how to unlock it, I already have this square next to it. I believe that if I unlock this one, whether a question mark or exclamation point, it will then reveal this one. I think that's how it's working. Based on these here, you know, that's kind of how I've been piecing it together. So what else have we unlocked? The next weapon you equip gains 2 attack. Interesting. On hit, restore health equal to the damage dealt. Wow, that one's good. That one's pretty good. Double your attack. So that's the upgrade system. There is, you can see, there is eventually going to be another location. So there's already, you know, plans for the future here. Right now, content is pretty limited unless you count just like doing multiple runs and unlocking a lot of stuff. There's obviously a lot of gear there. Now, the struggle there, obviously, is that you don't really know how to unlock a lot of the gear. You kind of just have to do things in the game to figure out what is going on and what you need to do. So like we have the Black Knight here. Battle start, Black Knight gains attack equal to the player's attack. So the higher our attack, the higher his attack. Let's get going. Let's take on the adventurer. So we got a chest. Actually, I'm going to run over here to this chest and grab it. Before we try and take on the bear, we could take the Elderwood Staff, which just has one of everything. Or we could go for like a speedy build. I think I'm just going to take the Elderwood Staff for right now. It's just better than the sword we had. The fairy doesn't do anything for us, so we'll take on the bear here. Unfortunately, the bear does a lot of damage when we have armor. We could take the... Well, you know, I did just say that this one was good, but I think I'm going to take the extra damage. Now, problem here is we're already pretty low on health. Well, leather gloves is pretty nice. Okay, I'll take the leather gloves. You can go back to your house at night, which is just another campfire, basically. So if you're sticking around... Oh, boy, we got a spider. I think I'm going to try and run away from the spider here. Oh, boy. I have another spider on me, but we can find some jewelry. Okay, I can take out a wolf. That's fine. So let's make our way back up. Grab this jewelry. If your attack is 6 or higher, gain 2 attack. That's not bad. Deal damage equal to your speed. Restore 2 health. Okay, I'm going to take the restore 2 health. I would like to go for the 6 attack, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that work. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, I can't buy anything, so it doesn't really matter. I think I can take on the bear. I can take on the bear. Here we go. We're gaining back a little bit of our health here. Okay, jewelry. Gain 1 armor every other turn. If your max health is 0 or higher, restore full health. Gain 1 attack and take 2 damage. Let's just take the full heal for now. Wait, did I read that wrong? If your max health is 0 or higher, restore health to full. If your max health is 0 or higher. Well, that is 0 or higher. Huh. Maybe I don't understand how that's working. Maybe I'm just going too fast. Right? If I slow this down. This healed. Okay, so did we heal full? Well, now it's hard to tell because we're full health. Let's see. So we have gain 2 attack for each equipped jewelry item. Oh, that could be interesting. We already have 2 pieces of jewelry. Now, the question is, are we faster than this? We are faster than him. So... Well, so it'd only be 4 damage, right? It'd only be 4 because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any innate attack. None of this is really doing anything for me. Okay, so he's coming. Let's go ahead and check out this shop. I do like the melting ice blade. I've tried that before. On hit, convert 1 armor to 2 attack. That could also be a very interesting build. What do I want to go for? Still a lot of damage. On hit, convert 1 armor to 2 attack. Okay. I'm going to try and build around that. I feel like that build might be a little bit too similar to the one we just did, to be completely honest. Well, there's an armor. So you're going to go to 2, right? Yeah, you go to 2. Oh, no, you gain my attack. Oh, but then I gain the attack from taking the armor. I think we're still dead. Yeah, we're still dead. Okay. That happens. Sometimes you just die right off the bat. That way we can just jump into a brand new build. So let's go. Okay, let's grab the chest, see what we have in here. Really low damage, but we get a lot of armor. Let's just grab we'll grab the food just because it has a wood tag on it. Maybe we can do something with that. Got another chest down here though. We can see Sword of the Hero, 2 armor. Let's go ahead and take the redwood cloak. That's more wood. Come on, Wolfie. Let's go. That doesn't do anything, though, because it's nighttime. We got the bear. Let's see if we can find anything out of the chest. We're a little low here on HP. Gain 2 thorns. I mean, that's just more health. I think I'm just going to take the 2 thorns at this point. Yikes. We are mighty low. Okay. Well, had I taken the food, we could have combined those. Some jewelry. Gain 1 attack and take 2 damage. Restore 2 health. Let's just take this for now. Don't really want to fight a spider. Oh, I gotta replace an item. Ooh, nah, not worth it. So many dang spiders, man. So many dang spoders. Okay, can we buy anything from here? Gain 2 attack. I need a weapon. Reach jewelry equipped. I only have 1. That doesn't really do anything. I mean, this is just massive health. We're up to 29 health. Now the question is, can we do anything with that? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know if we can do anything with that. Although I probably should have checked who we're fighting against. Loses 3 attack when he's exposed. Well, that's not great. We do have the Stone Slap Sword again. Gain armor equal to lost health. That is actually pretty good right now. But if I got rid of it, I'd probably want to get rid of the Horned Helmet. Okay. It gives us a little bit of protection. Or a lot of protection. Maybe there's something that builds around low HP. On hit, restore 1 health. Well, that is just better than what I had before. Except, I mean, we lose 3 max health, but it does let us heal a bit. Again, I'm not sure if that's necessarily what we'd want to stick with, but it's okay for now. Deal double damage to armor. Oh, it deals double damage. Okay, I see. So that could actually, you know what? I'm actually going to take this against this enemy. Because he has so much armor and I need to crack his armor. There we go. Okay. So who do we have next? Razor Tusk Hog. He is an enemy I need to beat in order to unlock some more gear. If Razor Tusk Hog has more speed than you, he strikes twice for the rest of the battle. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we need to be speed demons. So we need to like 180. Well, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. That's a good start to get there. Especially since I literally don't care about so you can see, so this is like a perfect example of what I had mentioned. Oh, do I want to flip one of these? I do want to flip one of these now. So that's like a perfect example of something that I mentioned here at the start, in that bosses can be like complete 180s from each other. And so a weapon that was just extremely good against the first boss is actively really bad against the second boss. So now I have to like completely flip my build. Now, one thing I wish that happened with speed is I wish there were like speed tiers that you could get additional bonuses, because at a certain point, speed starts kind of not being super important. Do I want to I don't think I necessarily want to convert anything. Oh, yeah, because this basically means we're always at full health. Yeah, don't care about that. Don't care about that. First turn, gain 2 attack. I think this only does it literally the first turn, but we might as well take it, just because we have open spaces. Don't care about that. That's more speed. Yeah, it's just literally the first turn. Bear in a tower. Okay, we got another watchtower. Now we have wolf in a tower. But okay, so we have the oils. We can go ahead and pick up that. That's a pretty nice pickup. And we are going to go for I mean, speed just guarantees us 4. And it's only if he has more speed than you. So I'm just going to take this, and now we're guaranteed, or I mean, as long as we don't change anything, we're guaranteed to have him matched. We got a smith up here we can head to. Let's go for... This is a pretty weak unit. I'm just going to go for more damage. I just want to out-damage him now. Am I swapping anything? I'm going to swap the cracked whetstone. I don't think it's that great. Gain 1 armor every other turn. Okay, that's fine. That can maybe give us a turn. Okay, we got some jewelry. We got combine. Again, I still don't have equipment of the same type. 1 damage every other turn. Okay, nope, don't want any of that. Got a couple wolves up here we can fight. Not sure if there are any shops up here, but we have a decent amount of gold. Oh, there's a shop right down there. Perfect. Stun for 1 turn. Do an additional strike. If you have armor... whenever you take damage, deal a damage. Is that worth it? I think it might be better than Sapphire. Is it better than Sapphire Earring? I don't know. I mean, he's hitting us for 4. Well, if he was hitting us... So if we were right here, he could hit us 4 times before we died. And that would be an additional 4 damage, which is almost... Which is 2 extra hits. Okay. Let's swap these out. Okay, we got some more oil. That's perfect. That gives us the damage. That helps us out in the race. Now the question, and now the thing is, I think I want to be full health for this fight. Right? Because I have this, whenever I take damage, I don't necessarily want the damage to be dealt to armor. I do want it to be dealt to my health. So I am going to take the heal, go back to full. We immediately fight the boss, because it spawns us into the next day. And then we should... Oh yeah, easy kill. Nice. And we get hunting season, which is what we needed. And then, of course, we have the Leshen. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab this chest here. Double damage armor. So you have no armor. Weighted bracelet. That would still make us the same speed, and I think we go first regardless. That gives us more damage, but I need something to survive is the thing. Right now I don't need damage. I need survivability. I think I still will take this, though. Do I want to swap anything? Oh, let's see. What do we need? We got another shop. The next weapon you equip gains 2 attack. Well, that's tough, because if I lose my speed, he's going to go first. But there's a lot of good weapons. I think I am going to risk this. I didn't realize it was going to cost that much. So, with that being the case, let's go ahead and grab these. I definitely need to fight a lot more enemies before I hit, because I need to hit another shop. I have a weapon that oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, well, at least I can gain a bunch of armor. Oh, right, because the bear does way more damage against armor. Oh, frick, man. Frick my day. I don't think I could have beaten the Leshen anyway. I think that was gonna be way too hard. But yeah, so he is coming. Like I said, it's a cool little bite-sized pocket roguelike. It's got a lot going for it. I mean, it's like exactly if you're looking for like that retro, super minimal roguelike that you can just have like a busted build, I think it's pretty sweet. Now, in terms of actual builds themselves, it's hard to say, you know, without knowing what all the equipment is going to look like. Oh, what is this guy? Whenever he takes damage, he takes 2 additional damage? Interesting. So without knowing like what all the gear is like, it's kind of hard to know what builds are going to be good, because, you know, I tend to lean into that like armor build. Even that second run, I had started to kind of make a build, but it was kind of similar to the first one. But I like the fact that all the bosses are attack you on very different angles, so you kind of have to adapt on the fly and kind of build around and try new things. I also like the fact that these are very bite-sized runs, and you can just kind of hop in and hop out. So I'm curious to see... Oh, we can just kind of unlock this. So we have the first turn. If you have more speed than the enemy, do 2 additional strike. Oh, that is a cool weapon. So now okay, so see, this is like kind of what's going to be important, and is something that why it's kind of hard to visualize what builds are going to look like, because builds are obviously going to be built around the weapons, and I'm still working on unlocking obviously a lot of the weapons. So something like Swift Strike is like exactly what I was looking for in terms of a fast build, right? Put like an oil on this, get like, you know, 1 or 2 more attack points on this, and all of a sudden you're doing 12 damage on the first turn, which is pretty sweet. We also have, whenever you take damage, restore 1 health, and on hit, if you have less than 10 gold, gain gold. So like there's a lot of cool items, right? I think once more items are unlocked, it's just going to open up the possibilities of this game and really open up a lot of different kinds of builds. You know, like I said in the beginning, a lot of the equipment that we had available to us was kind of just like generic gear, because there's a selection of gear that a pool of gear that you start with, right? And we have to unlock a lot of stuff, and without the cool unlocked gear, it's a lot of the builds are going to be kind of homogenous to each other. So we still have, you know, what is that, 62 more items to unlock. So there's a lot there. Start a battle with a -5 base speed. That is an interesting one. Strike an enemy 2 times before their turn. Equip 3 copies of the same item. Win up against the Brittlebark Beefs the first time. So there seems to be a lot, and if you wanted to, you could literally just jump to the boss. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, or actually I should say, if you enjoy the game and want to check it out for yourself, there is a demo available. I didn't say so in the beginning, but link and all that will be down below in the description, of course. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here we play all kinds of roguelikes and roguelites, deck and dice builders, tactical strategy games, auto battlers, bullet heavens, and much, much more. But guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.